For nearly 30 years, Corey Feldman kept making the same disturbing claim. Powerful people in Hollywood were protecting abuse behind the scenes. Most people ignored him. Some mocked him publicly. But after Jeffrey Epstein's arrest in 2019, those old interviews suddenly started getting viewed very differently. And that's reportedly the moment Jim Caviezel became emotional talking about Feldman's warnings. Because to a lot of people, this stopped looking like isolated scandals. Feldman was one of the biggest child stars of the 1980s. The Goonies, Stand By Me, The Lost Boys. But behind the success, he repeatedly alleged that young actors were being exploited, while influential people stayed silent. For years, critics called him unstable or desperate for attention. But Feldman never changed the core of his story. He kept claiming there was a culture of protection surrounding abuse allegations in the entertainment industry. Then Epstein's case changed the public conversation completely. A billionaire connected to celebrities, politicians, and elite circles was suddenly facing federal trafficking charges involving minors. And people started asking one question over and over again. How did this continue for so long in plain sight? That's when old Hollywood allegations started resurfacing online. But then something else happened. Jim Caviezel, best known for The Passion of the Christ, became heavily involved in anti-child trafficking activism while promoting Sound of Freedom in 2023. During interviews, he openly referenced trafficking networks and Epstein Island. Supporters praised him for speaking out. Critics accused him of leaning into conspiracy-driven narratives. And that tension only made the clips spread faster online. Do you think people started listening because the evidence changed, or because public trust collapsed? Around the same time, internet users began connecting multiple stories together. Feldman's allegations, Epstein's elite connections, and celebrities who had once associated with controversial figures. One of the biggest names pulled into those conversations was Oprah Winfrey. But there's an important distinction here. There is no verified evidence linking Oprah to Epstein's crimes or to trafficking operations. Most of the speculation online came from old photos, celebrity relationships, and broader distrust fueled by the Epstein scandal itself. Still, some real controversies kept her name circulating in discussions. Oprah faced criticism over past associations with figures like Harvey Weinstein and John of God, both later accused or convicted of serious crimes. Abuse allegations also emerged years ago involving a dormitory employee at Oprah's Leadership Academy in South Africa, although the employee was ultimately acquitted. None of those events proved involvement in Epstein's crimes. But to many people online, they added to a growing sense that powerful institutions often fail to confront abuse allegations until public pressure becomes impossible to ignore. And that's the part that keeps this story alive. Not every theory is true. Not every connection means guilt. But Epstein's case permanently changed the way people look at celebrity power, media influence, and institutional silence. Because once the public saw how long someone like Epstein operated openly around the world's most influential people, trust became a lot harder to rebuild.